Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a small SwiftUI tip, which is disabling the swipe to close the sheet in your SwiftUI views. What you can do is when we show the sheet in SwiftUI, you can manually drag the sheet and close it. But in some scenarios, you want to disable that behavior of drag and close of the sheet just because you have some code or you have some field in there in that sheet view that you want user to take an action before they can close the sheet, or you want to show like a warning or an action sheet and have an explicitly close button in the sheet to show that action sheet. So let's have a look how we can achieve that in SwiftUI. I'm going to start with first create a variable that we can use to present the sheet. Present sheet, and I'm going to set it to false. And then the restart, create a button with an action. And in the action, I'm going to say present sheet dot toggle. And let's say we name it present sheet. There are two ways to present a sheet. One is using a Boolean variable. Another is using an object which can be nil or have a value. But we are going to go ahead with using a Boolean sheet. As I mentioned just now, so you have is presented, and then you have is presented. You can use a dismiss action that will be executed when somebody dismisses the sheet. We are going to stick with the simple example, this one. And we say present sheet. And in here, we will show this is a sheet. So let's have a look in the preview. You can see that you can present the sheet and close it. So this is the behavior that sometimes you want to disable, like manually dragging and closing the sheet. So let's see how you can do that. So let's create a variable. Say disable interactive close, and we set it to false. And here let's use a toggle, and is on, we say disable interactive close, and here we say disable interactive close. And in the sheet content, we are going to say dot interactive dismissed disabled, and we say we want to disable it when disable interactive close is true. Once we do that, now this sheet should not close when we are doing an interactive close. So let's click here. I can close it, and let's enable this, and you can see that my sheet is now cannot be closed by interactive disable. In this example, I have used a state variable in the same view where you are presenting a sheet, but you could have a view which you are using in the sheet. So how do we do that in that case? So let's create another view. Let's call it sheet sample view, which is a view, and then let's just copy paste this thing here and move this state in here, and we just render this view. So once you do that, let's see if it's still the same. So close it. If I enable this, so you can still do that. And this is how you can disable the interactive close of the sheet. Let me know if there is anything else you are trying to implement and want to know about it, and I will try to make a video on it. Thank you so much. Have a good day and happy coding.